So, no, go on. So, what do you think about this? The fact that Quidditch is now cancelling JK Rowling, the lady who came up with the sport or thing, whatever it is.
What an utterly horrendous and crass betrayal of everything that JK Rowling has done to give these people these ideas which she has allowed them to use freely and to do what they want with. It's absolutely laughable, and it's if you look at what JK Rowling has said, she said absolutely nothing that is transphobic, unless you think that the whole concept of biological sex and women are real things and are human beings. Unless these are unutterable words, then she has said absolutely nothing that is transphobic.
And she's received a lot of awful hate, vitriol, even death threats sent to her house. Most recently, she had two so-called trans activists, so-called equality rights activists, turn up to her house, post her address online, and it prompted lots of death threats to her house again. I mean, what should be done about these sorts of people? Because there seems to be so many of them in society who want to bully women who speak up in defence of biological women.
Oh, well, I think JK Rowling is far too charitable to come up with a spell to deal with these nasty people who hang around a house, get photographed, and attempt to intimidate her. Because this is what it is. It is a process of intimidation, and it is designed to it's designed to frighten her. And I think that, well, what can we do about it? I mean, we live in a liberal democracy. People should be allowed to express themselves freely, but at which point does this just become harassment? I think we need to ask and have a decent answer to that question. If we look at what's happened at, I think it's the appeal courts today, we've had a judgment handed down regarding these things that the police have been using called the recording of non-crime hate incidents, which are a positively Stalinist idea. This idea that without any due legal process, you can have this black mark against your name for a non-crime hate incident. And the police seem to be focused on dealing with ideas like this to what they think is protecting minorities who consider themselves to be more oppressed than any other minority. And they seem to be less aware with protecting or less focused on protecting the democratic rights of the rest of us, never mind standing for women.